Hello everybody and welcome back to the Realistic Farming channel for Farming Simulator 25, where we use real tractors, we use real equipment, we have realistic tutorials, and we have a real lot of fun. Welcome back to day number 10. Day number 10 already. We are flying through this series already. So we got a lot planned to do today, but what I did is I told you guys I was excited about it, and when I found out that somebody made the buy small bales mod, so I found it, and we are gonna head down to the shop, and we're gonna grab some little baby bales, and there we go. I think we're done there. Perfect. Got my steering wheel all hooked up. Let's head down to the shop and get us some bales. Got some baby bales coming. We'll store them in our little shed over here. Then we'll come back and we'll finish rock picking. So how you guys doing today? Hope you guys doing great. Hope you guys doing awesome. And I hope you guys doing fantastic, because I am as usual. Day 10. We are flying. Like I said, it's exciting for me to just be able to come on, do our one episode and get done with what we can get done. And, we're going to do this. I do want to go there so I can see where I'm at, just because I don't want to get lost. But I finally figured out where to buy the bales from, and what I'm going to do, guys and gals, is from now on, when I want to buy something in the shop, I'm going to go looking for it first before we get loaded up, so that I don't have to waste any more of your time. I think it's sometimes frustrating on my end when I'm sitting there and I'm wasting your guys' time watching me try to find something, when I just need to come on and, even if I have to, eventually, I'm telling you right now, eventually the additional game settings are going to come, and we can fly right now and stuff, but eventually they'll come and we'll get rid of the power tools and we'll get the additional game settings in here. We'll be able to fly. We'll be able to do the things that we want to do, like stop time, and then I can come on and stop time and figure out what I need to do first for my episode, and then I can get you guys going. That's exciting. Manual attached is the other one I got to find. We are turning. Oh, don't stop. No, you better stop. I almost hit my brakes there for a second. That guy didn't even want to stop. So here's what we're going to do also. I think at this point in time, this will be the last episode that I have the traffic turned on. I think we're going to turn the traffic off, because that was a little close. What happened here? That wasn't there before, so I wonder if that's with the update. So, yep, we're going to... It'll be still fun. We'll still make it realistic in the sense of we won't see our school buses and stuff anymore, but it's getting annoying to... it's getting quite annoying to get cut off by traffic and have them all kinds of weird stuff, and I don't even know the speed limit through here. I'm just kind of driving fast, as I always do, just like I do in real life. My foot just goes boom. But we'll start slowing down a little bit here. I want to make sure that I make several trips down here every once in a while, so that I can figure out what I need to do and where to go and how to get there, if you know what I mean. This way we don't have to stop and keep looking. In fact, I think when we get to the shop, we're going to turn it right off now. We can still have fun without the traffic on. I got to make sure I go down there. Hey. Huh. That's nice. So, yeah, like I said, I'm starting to notice that a lot of other mod sites are putting out the some mods that we want, and so you got to keep your eye out, guys. All right, there we go. And over here, and go here, and look at, I already got it set up, bales. It's all the way down in objects, and here they are. So let's buy 2 of these, buy 2 of those. 2 hay bales and 2 straw bales, and each one is 64 kilograms, so we should be able to pick those right up and put them right in the where is my thingy there. So you can't do it in third person. Yeah, so let's let's get this changed around here. Ooh, might have to turn on super strength. That, and we'll go to here. You should have just brought the trailer down. Let's get this up on here. That's always done that like that since FS 19, where it kind of goes underneath the hit markers. And this way we can buy bales until we're ready to do it. We can just simulate it. We don't need the telehandler. We don't need nothing. The only thing I need a telehandler for now, Shane's telehandler, is the pallets of stuff. But I'm looking into that right now. There we go. There we go. I'm looking into something that is possibly going to help us out a little bit. I think somebody converted over the ability to buy the little like a liquid container that's small. I know there's a pail already, like a bucket already. I'm assuming somebody made a pail. That way we can like bring a pallet of fertilizer or something down here at the shop, and we can bring our little bucket down and fill it to fill our stuff. Because remember, we're not going to need, oh, you know what I was going to do? All right, I'm tired of that. So we've got to go options, game settings, traffic off. There we go. I'm done with it. I can't do it no more. I don't even know why I need to look now. Now we can just kind of drive, and we'll look for the speed limit, and that's what we'll go. That way we'll stay realistic, but that way we won't have to worry about, you know, we can just drive and kind of talk and not have to worry about it. I don't know, somebody put speed limit signs maybe? I do know. I think I came through here before. I think. Hang on a second. Nope. I always do that. I always do that. This way we don't have to look for traffic. We can just kind of whip around here like this. And it's... I got to make sure right after the water tower, right there next to this company sign, I got to turn here. There we go. Then we got to go to field 58. There. Try to keep it. See, and it keeps track of it in the back of the truck too. That's kind of neat too. So keep your eyes peeled for speedometers, and then we'll set our cruise control for that, and that's what we'll drive. Don't have one, so we'll keep it under 40. Much easier when I don't have to look for traffic, and I can kind of set this like this, and eventually we'll learn our way down there and we won't have to worry about it. Well, that big hump there is crazy. So I noticed that they built these roads gorgeous, but they didn't put any speedometers, speed limits. I know in my area you can't go, seems like 20 feet without seeing one. And then we're going to go back to rock picking, keep chipping away at that, and then hopefully we'll be done and we'll be able to start fertilizing tomorrow. I think what I want to do is I think we'll keep it at that. For now, until we... Oh, wait. 15. That's right here. Might go 35. I don't know. We'll see it. But anyways, now we can put these right in our shed and start chipping away at it, because I want to show you guys something. What I found out from the shed, from the pen last time when I was driving along here. These little things cry like crazy. Right in here, look. Put our bales right in here. And then we'll feed them tomorrow, because they got plenty to do today. They got plenty to eat today. I noticed that there's already auto load stuff coming out. Isn't that nuts? Nice, nice, nice. So I just found out something that was kind of cool, that you can, my steering wheel pedals are hooked up. Watch, I'm going to use them. I can use my pedals to back up. I can use my gas pedal to go forward. That's so funny. That's so funny. Should have went from the side. I don't like how that's weird. That hand is weird. There, now we got food for them for tomorrow, because we bought a 5,000 liter bale, and I think now we're gonna. Yep, now that'll shut automatically. We used about less than 500 liters for one day for 10 cows of food. Straw, we only use 3 liters, so we won't need that straw. But if we can purchase ourselves some, shut that tailgate. I wish you could shut it from the outside. All right, now we already gave our tractor a bath and everything last time, so we don't have to do that right now. But welcome, welcome, welcome in all of the wonderful, brand new, amazing family members. For those of you who guys are not aware, that are new to the channel, I don't call you guys subscribers. I call you guys family members, because we're close. We talk close, and you guys know more about me than I do about you. There we go. Now we'll keep this in like this for a while, just so that we can kind of. Because this is kind of cool and everything, but you do lose a little bit, like being able to pick up bales and stuff. So, all right, so let's get our tractor warmed up a little bit. I did see that. Let it warm up a little bit. There is a small fuel tank, a little small container that I can load up like fuel and stuff with and bring it back here and keep this full. So that's what we'll do. But I want to look into a mod that allows us to bring like fertilizer and liquid lime back in the little containers, like, and then we can take our pickup truck down, and then we won't need this anymore, because the bales that we're going to get off of the thing over here, we can, well, we could still use it because we'll get the bales off, but we won't need it. The only reason we bought Shane's telehandlers for the pallets like this stuff. But if we can, you purchase one of these things and you keep it down at the shop, and then you run down there with your pickup truck and you pick it up with the little gallon thingies, it'd be kind of neat. Then we get the gator in here and we run it back and forth with the little gator. But then when we do baby bales, the only reason I would want to use this is so that I can stack them with the little stacking machine, which is, I think, bales. We got to find bales. A bale right here. Round bales, wrappers. You know what I noticed? Is there a way to wrap baby bales? I don't think there is there? There's this one, which I'm going to use. This one I'm going to use and wrap if we do big bales, which I'm not going to do. I think what I want to do, this is what I'm leaning towards. Yeah, balers. I know there's a small one because I watched Empty Pockets use it. Where is it? Oh, round balers. It's probably in square balers. Yeah, there she is. I know there's a baby baler right here, so we can make little baby square bales. And I know that there is a bale transport, is it? Yeah, right here that'll hold 14, just like the other one. And we can stack up 14 bales at a time, and then we can put them on a trailer. We can use one of these things, but I may go round bales. Because we have all of these in here, the transfer packs that we can hook right on the tractor and pick it up right from the field and bring it back. So what we did is we did the baby bales at first, and then I think that if we can transport our lime and our liquid fertilizer up in the little containers and bring it back with our pickup truck, we'll do that, and we'll get rid of this. And we'll do round bales, and we can pick up the round bales. Well, we might keep that so we can stack the round bales. I don't know. We'll figure that one out on the fly. But the round baler thingy, those things that I showed you, these things here hook on the back of the truck, or the back of the thingy here. Yeah, this one. One of them folds. One of them folds like that, and then like it's weird. But that's what my goal was, is to do that. So I just don't want to get too many mods in here because I'm already starting to get a bunch in here. It's absolutely insane. All right, let's start getting this unfolded. See if we can get this bad boy pretty much wrapped up today. There we go. Back to the slowness. So that's the mods I want to look into getting. I actually think I have to go over a little bit because I'm overlapping quite a bit here. Let's go a little bit more this way. There we go. How many rocks do we have? 400? Yeah, second. So, yeah, I want to look into the little containers that I can carry liquid stuff back from the shop with, and we can buy the pallet and leave it down there. And then I think what we may do is switch off the telehandler and go to a little skid loader for the bales. And then we can stack them a little bit. I don't know. I do think I want to do large round bales, but I just wanted the ability to buy little baby bales so that we don't always have to buy big ones and have the telehandler and things like that. Because we only have 10 little baby animals. They only used 3 liters of straw for one day. So it's like that little 60 liters will last, like 3 days worth of straw. Now the food, on the other hand, the hay, we went through about 500 liters in a day. So we got to be careful of that. But I wanted to be able to, we got the baby bales to buy them in here, and it's nice to run down with a truck, but we can't always run down with a telehandler and buy big ones if we wanted. We really can. So I think I'll hang on to that, and I think we'll do round bales, and we'll pull the round bales off the field with this thing, with the tractor, come back, stack them on the farm there, or just drop them off, and then we'll stack them with the telehandler. That's what I think we'll do. I think that's what we'll do. We're literally almost done with this. We can get this field done today. Then tomorrow we will be fertilizing our first time with a big sprayer. And then hopefully by then I'll be able to have us the liquid fertilizer transport. And yeah, that sort of thing. We can work on it. I just want, I think what I'm leaning towards is getting a little bit more interactive with like baby bales, and we've got a I know I downloaded the bucket. I've got it in here so that we can make this turn. Sorry, had to concentrate there for a minute. I just want to be a little more interactive, like when it comes to cleaning out the barn. I want to see if with those, especially the little baby ones, I mean, they have yet to make any manure yet, but I'd like to be able to get in there with like a shovel and clean it up in a wheelbarrow, just so we can do it. Now, when our herd starts getting a little bit bigger, we're not going to be able to do that. We're going to have to get automated and get a little bit bigger and go from there, that sort of thing. But I'll tell you, in real life, got another snowstorm coming. Another one coming. They said on the news tonight that anywhere between 4 to 7. Tonight we're in a winter advisory right now, and then a winter warning tomorrow and Friday. I'm recording this on Wednesday for you guys. You guys know now that we do it this way, it's so much easier for me. I can record the night before and then put it up on YouTube, and the 40-minute videos are not very long. It takes me less than it used to. And I tell you, when I did the hour videos, it would take me anywhere between an hour and 2 hours, depending on how fast YouTube was with uploading it. But now these little 40-minute videos, I can get them in and get them out and get them up in about 45 minutes. YouTube's actually gotten really good about it, streamlining it, shall we say, and we're getting better at it. So I'm recording this literally yesterday, like in the middle, like right now it is, where's my phone? 11:45 at night. So you guys will see this at like 9-10 o'clock tomorrow morning. So it's kind of nice. I don't have to like worry about being too far ahead. I can literally sit down and it's exciting when I can do the videos like this, and I can do them every day. I can come and I can just record my video and get through the day and get through what we need to get through. There we go. Get through what we can get through, and then we can start right back here, and I don't forget. I don't spend a lot of time getting all confused about where we're at. There we go. Keep this right on this line right here this time, and clean this little section up because you can see where we went over. Just keep it right here for this one. We've only got a few more passes, but it's a lot. The Fs25 has been not only a breath of fresh air, but it's been a nice way for me to get back to where we need to be, realistic wise. I know so many people, my guys like Ian and Russell and Shane and guys that are actually watching the series and seeing how we grow, seeing how we move. And there's a couple guys like Shane and are playing along. They're playing exactly the same way I am, which is exciting. It's really nice, and that's, as a content creator, that's what you always strive for, is that somebody looks and likes and watches your series to the point where they're copying you, which is exactly what we want. We want you guys to do that. So the questions are starting to come back, which is exciting. I think Bart put down I wanted to explain to Bart on camera, if he's watching this. I did mention it to you in the comment, Bart, but I'm going to tell you point like in the video here so you can see, so you can like actually hear what I'm saying. So on the 8R, and I own one in real life, on the 8R you can adjust the front end up and down, okay, to where the hydraulics on the front. You can adjust that so for two reasons. Number one, for just ride height, you can adjust it, and you can usually do it from inside the cab, especially the newer ones. The older 8Rs, you'd have to get out and you'd have to do it manually. But the new ones, like ours is about 3 years old now, so we can do it. We can do it like from in here and push a button. And so what you're doing is you can adjust the ride height, you can adjust the front, you can adjust the back, you can adjust both wheels to go up and down. But what you would do, Bart, is the front of the tractor, when it goes down, it puts more weight in the front, and it's for plowing. But you don't want to put it up. Like if you put it down, it puts more weight onto the front, so that you use that for plowing and cultivating, and it works. But you don't want to put it up like this, because then it's going to put there's going to be no weight on the front, and you want to avoid that. So what you're doing is when you raise and lower it, you're making this little implement right here, shall we say, nice and level, okay? And you're making it so that it pushes down the front end and gives all the pulling weight onto the back, so you can pull it harder. See what I mean? I hope you can understand what I mean. So you want to push your front end down when you're plowing and doing work like this. You want to push it up when you're doing like mowing and things that doesn't require a lot of weight distribution, if you know what I mean. So there, I just wanted to say that to you so that you can understand what I'm going through. We're gonna have to go around this, but we got no traffic on now, so we can. There we go. Look at us. We're literally kicking this field tiny. But that's what that's what I get excited about, is the questions start coming back, and that's what I love to do. I love to teach. But like I said a few minutes ago, that the Farm Sim 25 for me has been not only a breath of fresh air, it's been almost like a deep breath of fresh air, almost like it's given me a chance to almost start back to where it was in the beginning and the way it was, and getting excited about making videos again. And I was telling my wife that it's super really nice to be able to look forward to making videos. I mean, I had gotten so far away from myself for Farm Sim 22 that I was doing so crazy challenges to the point where I was like, I didn't even know who I was anymore. And I spent the better part of the 3 years that Farm Sim 22 was out jumping map to map, going in and out, and the only stable time that I ever had was when I was with my brother and we were doing St. Cali, and that was when I was having the most amount of fun, is when him and I were putting out the multiplayer series, and we were just we would talk for hours before we recorded and talk for hours after we recorded about what we wanted to do and what kind of plans we wanted to make, and then we came on with you guys for our hour and we got everything all situated, and that's the most stable that I was, because for the rest of the time, for the rest of the 3 years that Farm Sim 22 was out, I was off doing all kinds of stuff. And you know what it was? I was listening to people and not making the videos that made me happy. I was trying to make other people happy. And I hope you guys can understand that. Like, I was sitting there and say, like, I would be like, well, for example, let's just use this example I don't want to call out any names, okay? And because I'm not that type of person, you guys know that. I never, ever will call you out by name unless it's a shout out. I think we are getting to the point where we're going to have to start making a wider little turn. But like, for example, okay, so the very first episode I put out on this, we had a couple people that came and they commented saying, oh, if you're going to play in cab, I can't watch this. Now, in the past, in Fs25, I would have said, okay, and I would have been driving, I would have been driving out of cab just for that one comment, one person. And then one thing led to another, and then 2 or 3 people would do it, and 4 or 5 people do it. Next thing you know, I was getting DMs, and I was getting all kinds of things about, hey, can you play this way? Can you play this way? Because everybody wants to, everybody wants to see what they want to see, and that's great. But what ended up happening was I was spending my time literally trying to please people, and that it got to the point where I didn't even know me. And then we started losing people, and people started leaving because Fury was jumping maps, and I just got to the point where I didn't, and my family members, my real family members, my brothers, my sisters and things like that would say, listen, you got to put out videos that you want. My real true friends, like Big A and Bart and Van Ham Gaming and Dan and Johnny and all those guys would be like, hey, just put out videos you want to put out, and everybody else will, and the people that want to watch them. Well, I'll tell you one thing, from me to you guys, I spent 3 years trying to chase that, getting people to watch that, and I wanted my channel to grow, and I wanted to do all this, but I got so far away from what I do best, which is teaching farming and teaching how we do things, and just chit-chatting with you guys for the 40 minutes and You know what I mean? I've got away from that. You know, and I went back and I watched some of my my very first videos for Fs25, and boy, I tell you, I was excited, and I was talking all kinds of fast, and you can tell when I'm excited when I start talking really fast in the beginning of the video. That's how you can tell I'm excited. And I went back and I thought to myself, okay, so the first couple episodes of, oh man, what was the map? The very first Oxygen David map that came out. I can't remember what it was now, but I had like 4,500 views, like almost 5,000 views. And I thought, okay, people are watching this. And then, but it took me 3 years to realize what I was doing wrong. So 1 or 2 more passes and we're done rock picking. We're going to make sure we're done this episode. We're making sure we're done. And then we can come back tomorrow and start fertilizing. Tomorrow we can probably get fertilized and limed because we're using the same machine. That's the other thing I want to do is I want to check into some of the sites out there and see if I can find a small sprayer. All right, we're gonna go and see if we can nail this right in one pass. Be done with it. And that's what I want to do, and that's why I'm not going to spray this episode. I want to make sure that we're getting I want to see if I can get a small sprayer. I want to see if I can get some sort of handheld shovel for the manure, some sort of wheelbarrow, some sort of all that stuff. And I'm thinking people are converting their mods, which is exactly what we want anyways, to the ones we like, and go from there. You know, because the buy bales, I guarantee you that was because that was an Fs25, so somebody just converted it, and as long as it works for me, and that's all you know what I mean, that's all I need to do is get the mods that I love. But I want to take this series and go a little bit more interactive, you know, like and do as much interactive as I can. Now the bales, like we talked about, we'll kind of wing those, and we'll do the bigger round bales, I think. And I think right behind that cow shed, I'm pointing like you guys can see, right behind that cow shed there, I think we'll put a bunker silo in, and maybe we'll just do all round bales and just take that one wrapper and make I think it wraps hay bales too. I'm not sure. I have to check. We'll check right now as soon as we're done with this thing here, because we'll have a few minutes before the episode is over. But as you can see, we are doing our last pass of rock picking. We're done. We're done. Then we can come out here and get our we'll get our fertilizer done, we'll get our lime done, and then we'll get our second level of fertilizer done, and then we can seed. So that tomorrow's episode, day number 10, or we're on day number 10 now, day number 11, because I forget, we're a day behind because we had to do August, but we're technically day 10. But then day 11 we'll get all the fertilizing done, fertilizer, lime, fertilizer, and that'll be that episode. And then we'll come back for day number 12 and we will seed, and it's probably going to take us, I would almost guarantee, 2 days to seed this in grass. And then we can start. Now guess what, we're done rock picking. We finally accomplished the rock picking, all clean. So it says needs lime. It's fertilized 100%. So guess what? We don't even have to fertilize it. Not for grass, but we just have to put lime in it. So I got to go down and hopefully, like I said, I got to buy a small container of lime and bring it back, and we'll lime, or a pallet, one of the two. We'll have to figure that out. So we can go ahead and we wash this thing up now. We'll get her all cleaned up, and we can put her away in the shed over here for good, at least for now. And then once we get this seeded, so let's go ahead and fix it, since we got a few minutes here anyways. Yep, we'll go ahead and repair that. Paint it. We don't need it right now. Don't need to repaint it, don't need to do the truck, but I do want to get it over here and give it a bath. I'm surprised that doesn't work. So I go around it. I don't know, I kind of will get used to the out of the cab thingy so that we can actually pay attention. I do like the other one better so I can move it in and out, but let's see how far we can go around this thing. Look at that. Still. That's awesome. Now we can wash both sides of this thing. Let's make sure this is nice and clean, because she's going to be put away for a while. We won't need her again unless we do contracts of rock picking, which we could do. I'm sure there is. But what I'm excited about is getting some of the transport missions, you know, trying those. I was watching Big A doing, they have like actually like logging transport missions. So I'm getting excited to try some contracts and get them all set up and do what we got to do. I definitely want to look into get manual attach in there. So while that's running, let's head over here real quick and see if there's let's see, pallets. I think it's down here. This is the other thing is that Animal Transport's got this one, which we could have bought them, but I don't know if you can fit baby ones. Oh, you know what was I going to check? I was going to check to see if something worked with something. Straw blowers. Check that out. You can actually get those in there. There was something I was going to check to see if it held. Oh, I know what it was. Let's, whoops. Go back up here and see if we can find the pallets of lime. Is it? I know there's bales, pallets, fillable tanks. Yeah, just the big ones right now. That's it. I want to look into getting that changed. But let's go up now that we're done with this, and we'll put our tractor in our big our shed by the house. She's already been washed. She doesn't need any fuel right now. And then when we come back tomorrow, we will be ready to start liming. And I've got to research and figure out where my lime and stuff can be found. And I know I'm gonna be able to find it. I know it. I can feel it, because there's a lot of things. Just got to look around the right place. We're gonna start putting tractors up here, and we're gonna start. We got to move this plow down there. We'll do that tomorrow. Move the plow, but we want our equipment down there, and we're going to put all our vehicles up here. We got to bring our car back up here and put it in the garage. Let that run for a few minutes. Kind of getting the hang of the out of cab. I like this one. Look, it's an old tackling dumbing thing too. Huh. Neat. Little football. Yeah, that's what this is, guys. For those of you who don't know, this is an old tackling dummy. What you do is the big offensive lineman, defensive lineman, they hit up against this, and it represents people. There we go. We let her run down, and we'll shut this. Yeah, so we'll start parking our vehicles in here. And we'll line them all up in here. We'll put our equipment down over there, so it's over there. And then this way it's all nice and heated shed. And we'll take every day we'll run out from our house down here. That's it. All right, guys and gals, we made it to the end of episode number 9, 10, whatever, we're on 10 now, I think. I don't know. I think it's 10. Yeah, it is 10, because we're a day behind. So, on that note, please, please, please look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's families. Be sure to like and subscribe and share. Hit the little notification ding ding bell so you get notified when Fury drops a video. Be sure to enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you are watching this. And remember, I love you all, and I will catch you guys right back here tomorrow with another episode of the Riverbend Realistic Series. We're going right along. So we've officially plowed the field, we've rock picked it, and now we've got it, and it's already fertilized, so we don't have to do that this time. So we have to lime it and then seed it, and we're ready to go. And then we can put grass in that field, and then we can start doing some contracts, and then to pass the time to the next month, and then we'll finish getting all the rest of our equipment back home, and we'll start doing stuff like that. And like I said, it'd be kind of neat to start doing some missions, contracts, shall we say, to pass the time. And we want to make sure we figure out which way we want to go with silage, or do we want to just go bales? We want to just go that. I kind of want to do baby bales all the way through the map until we start getting our herd bigger, but we'll see. We'll see how that works. All right, guys and gals, get out of here. And as Van Ham Gaming would say, get out of here. We'll catch you guys on tomorrow. Tomorrow. Enjoy. I will see you guys on the flip side.